be careful. Be careful, young brother. Be careful, Bob. Be safe. You know, hey, man, be careful, man. They gonna get you, man. How can you talk about all this stuff, man? Let me tell y'all something. I don't think you understand. This is an illusion. They don't give a fuck how many conspiracies you talk about. They don't care if you riot in the street. They don't care if you riot on Instagram. They don't give a fuck. They're here to program your subconscious mind. How do you program the subconscious mind? Trauma, repetition, symbols. Those are the 3 ways to program the subconscious mind. And from there, the subconscious mind simply produces what it thinks is real. So what do you think is real, my brother? What do you think is real? All of the ancient texts talk about this. They say the world is an illusion, and you think it's a metaphor. Don't get rocked to sleep. What is the ancient art of Kemet? Kemet, whatever y'all niggas like, whichever y'all prefer. What's the ancient art? Alchemy. Becoming God through alchemy. Illumination through putrefaction. Niggas need to know your shit. Y'all niggas walking around here with these unks. Niggas walking around here with these eyes. Walking around here with the eye of Horus and shit. Niggas don't even know your shit. Now, some people speak out against sex. Let me tell you something. In the beginning, there was the one God, which God is a German deity. It's not even really what it is. But the mind of the Most High split himself into 2, the lingam and the yoni. When they combine, God then knows himself, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You talk about you want to go vegan and be, you want to be tip-top shape, but you don't know about Tantra, you don't know about your Kundalini and your pineal gland and your chakras, you don't know how your subconscious mind works. It's all an ecosystem. Now, everybody don't understand. Everybody don't get it. But you got to understand also, the people that don't get it are really your shield, and they're really blocking, they like the infantry. They go in first so that you can do what you need to do. And sometimes they ain't gonna understand, and they gonna fight, and they gonna get angry. But in these moments is when you need to be delicate, because they channeling something, they don't even know it, they don't even realize it. So everything serves its purpose. We all getting through the door. Everybody gonna get through the door, but somebody gotta hold the door open. This is not the real you. So if this is an illusion, and we say that you sleep, that means the real you is sleep. The real you is sleep. And you only go there when you go to sleep. Ancient civilization had deities. And the reason why they had deities is because every ancient civilization had deities. And the reason why they had deities is because it's basically an archetypal representation for what the mind does, for what your subconscious mind is, and how to connect to your subconscious mind. And so these deities were passed down from civilization to civilization. All the Roman deities were based off the Egyptian, and the deities from Kemet. So the thing is, it's more about recognizing the energy within you. Certain religions work for certain people. But if a belief system is holding you back from really understanding your true self, then it's your ego holding you back. You're not ready. You're not ready yet. Intellect is the lowest on the totem pole. People think intellect, and you can't outsmart the spiritual world. You can't outsmart creation. You can't outsmart God. Motherfuckers trying to play God. You can't outsmart God. And y'all got, and now it's motherfucking time. Unlock that motherfucking Kundalini. Ladies, let the rivers of noon flow. Let the rivers of noon flow. Mayat. Yeah. It ain't shit. It ain't shit they can do now. This is the age of the celebrate. This is the victory lap. This is the victory lap. And you here to do. You are a doer. You are here to do this shit. You ain't here to be no slave. That shit is in your mind. If you can create whatever you want to create and it don't have to fit to nobody else's belief system. It ain't gotta fit nothing else. Because to even access this energy in yourself, you gotta be in tune. You gotta be in harmony. You can't even be on no fuck shit and be here. You can't even be on no dumb shit and come here. It ain't even gonna work. You did what I'm saying? So be yourself. You ain't gotta be all like, oh, where art thou, Lord, Savior? Like, you just be yourself, man. Like, recognize the energy that's already moving inside you, that already, and understand your mind. Motherfuckers need to meditate, unlock that kundalini, open up that pineal gland. You can get some tiger balm, just bam, just dab it, just dab that bitch right there. Open up the pineal gland, meditate. You know, all of this is mainly to activate yourself, so you don't need nobody else to do it for you. Because it's all you. And you are not just your fucking ego. You are not just the conscious mind that's like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna figure this shit out? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? That's not entirely what you are. You are in touch with some whole other shit that you've been cut off from, that you can tap into and live life on a way more enriched level. It's like thinking that you're your ego is like a hand that thinks it's the whole body. It don't even realize it's a whole motherfucking arm, leg, arm, head in that bitch. So you can't have the fucking, it's like tunnel vision. You gotta expand that shit. Get the fuck out of your ego. Your ego is merely a vehicle. It's to protect you. It's to give you consciousness. That's what conscious is. So saying people are conscious, like, it doesn't mean nothing. That's like, fuck saying conscious. It's like, are you aware? That's the real shit. Are you aware? Because your consciousness is always conscious. It's the ego that's running. And sometimes the point of meditating is to quiet your ego, to talk to your subconscious. And when you start talking to yourself, then you begin to communicate, and your self is gonna be like, nigga, damn it, waiting to talk to your monkey ass. Shit. And your spirit will tell you what to do. You don't need a news reporter. You don't need a weather forecast. You don't need no one else in life to tell you what to do. You innately have that ability. That's your birthright. But learning that's the journey. That's the fun part, is figuring this shit out. Your mind naturally creates deities, and you understanding that is what will unlock your mind and your spiritual self, because everything that is our true nature, we've been taught to, it's been villainized. I know if it's anybody like me, you definitely were very connected to the spiritual world, and you could actually see that shit. You could see people, you could see your ancestors, you could see what you thought were ghosts or demons, but all that shit, that's just spookism. It ain't no demons and shit. And the thing is, most of y'all motherfuckers only try to get right and get in tune with yourself when shit goes wrong. But when shit going good, you be distracted than a motherfucker. Everything in existence began in the mind of the Most High. I think, therefore I am. In the beginning, there was darkness, and then the light came from the darkness. A lot of people hesitate to get into meditation and shit because they feel like it's all, it's all like, wherefore art thou, Lord, and that shit is like, just be yourself, man. Like, it's about recognizing the energy system that already exists in your whole multi-dimensional being, your mind, body, soul, spirit. Like, it's a certain science that happens where you create reality with this energy system. And because you don't know it, the elite, or the 1%, as you like to call them, they do. Oh, they definitely know. They know what fuck time it is. And they fucking using your energy against your dumb ass. And a lot of y'all, a lot of people doubt. A lot of people still doubt. I see a lot of people, you know, I see a lot of people that are religious and not spiritual, but then at the same time, they don't even believe their own religion. They don't even feel like that works. And the thing is, there's a process that happens. The way your subconscious mind communicates with your conscious mind, and the way your conscious mind and what you see and what you hear communicate to your subconscious is like a circle. And we exist in the middle of that thought process. And so it happens. It can't let you down. Like it, if you learn how to program your subconscious mind and learn how to create your reality, it can't let you down. Like, because the process is happening any fucking way. It's just you not tapped into it. You unaware of that side of yourself, and another motherfucker is. You know, and then even in the truth community, man, like the shit is so sensationalized. Like conspiracies is like fucking J's. Nigga, like I got them false flag 3s on, bro. Got them conspiracy theory 11s and shit. You heard, yo, you got them conspiracy theory 11s. So it's like it's not just about the conspiracies. It's not just about exposing shit. That's just the first step to show your mind that something this shit is weird. It's to wake you up, really. But then the next step is unlocking is the next step is chakra work. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta understand. You really gotta understand. You gotta learn how to activate your pineal gland, uncalcifying your pineal gland, and working with meditation and Kundalini and Tantra. But ultimately, when you recognize this in yourself, you won't need nobody else. You can get all the answers. Like a lot of the information that I get, like I get it from the Most High, because the whole point is for you to not need nobody. You ain't gonna need me or no other teacher to let you know anything about yourself, to let you know you're gonna be alright, or to let you know you're doing it the right way. That's the whole point. Is so you don't need anything but your connection with the God and the true God and the Creator. Top of the week to y'all. The English language is full of curses and spells, hence why we learn how to write in cursive and how to spell in grade school. Each week we awake in the morning to go to our jobs on the weekdays to earn a living. The translation of that, trance, Trance, awake is a funeral for the dead. Mourning is what you do when you lose a loved one. You have to be in a weekdays to earn a living, since earn is the ashes, since earn are ashes for the dead, and job is Hebrew for persecution. And at the end of this, we get the weak end of the deal, and we're weakened. So, happy Monday. Top of the week to y'all. The English language is full of curses and spells, hence why we learn how to write in cursive and how to spell in grade school. Each week we wake up.
A lot of people that found out about this cloning stuff find it very frightening. And yes, it is scary. And a lot of that fear comes from the fact that we've been programmed to believe that we're the only sentient beings on the planet. On the plane. Some people ask me, if the Earth is flat, man, like are the other planets flat? Are the stars flat too? You can't hold on to old, obsolete beliefs that you've been taught. Like everything that you've been taught is a lie. It's programming. Shouts out to all the people who bought telescopes and who got, the cameras with the super zoom so you can actually see it for yourself. You can see this for yourself. I also get asked a lot, am I a clone? From my understanding, Donald has seen a clone of me in the cloning center. I am memory suppressed. However, I do have memories of what fit the description of the cloning center and the arena. Some people say, are you controlled opposition? Why are you just not talking about cloning? Why are you just not speaking up on these things? You're right to think that, but take this into consideration. If you're familiar with my song Missing, Dr. Aiden, The Watchers, my New Black mixtape, you know that this is not my first time speaking out. I'm just now learning about cloning. Like, I just found out about it a couple months ago, and I was scared as fuck. When I first found out about cloning, I was fucking terrified. Like, supernatural shit was happening around my house. I was jumping out of my sleep, seeing shit. I got all types of knives and guns hanging out of my mattress and my pillows and shit. Like, I had to beef up my security. I was really scared for my life. I literally had to face the fear of death. I thought that when I spoke out about cloning, they were gonna kill me. Like, I swear to God. Oh, mama. The first time that I contacted Donald, there was a tremendous amount of interference. The footage got distorted. There were helicopters and planes and shit flying over my house. Airplanes. That song was written and produced before I ever got a hold of it. It was actually intended for Lupe. Y'all gotta understand how this shit work in this industry. Like, this shit is all set up. Like, talk to Lupe about airplanes. He'll tell you. Shouts out to Lupe. And also, too, y'all need to pay attention to these other celebrities when they're leaving hints. They're leaving clues all over the place. Everybody can't talk. Everybody can't talk because, they got kids or, they made some type of agreement. But pay attention. Everybody who's in this shit or who's in this industry or who has a clone is not evil or malicious. Some people just got born into this shit, like me. So, I'm still here alive. I don't know why. I don't know why I can talk. Maybe it's because I have some type of amnesty. Or maybe it's because somebody extremely, extremely close to me is a Mason. And I'm protected in that sense. I don't know. But if they wanted to do something with me, I wouldn't have even gotten this far to telling y'all about cloning. So to the people telling me, Bob, I fear for your life, y'all don't worry. I'm in good hands. Just continue spreading the word.
It's fast.